Temperatures across the country, a little cool out west, a little cool out east, and very, very warm in the middle. You've got temperatures close to 100 degrees today throughout portions of Texas, and you've got those 80s, even upper 80s, extending all the way up into the northern plains. Now, the eastern U.S. has varying temperatures because there is a storm system there. It's not exactly cool. It's just cool due to rain and cloud cover. Cool weather is for sure being seen out across the western part of the U.S. where you have temperatures, in Salt Lake City in the 50s, Portland in the 50s. They are also dealing with a storm system that definitely has some chillier temperatures with it. And you can see that chilly air will linger in that region tomorrow. Meanwhile, the heat is going to intensify across the southern plains. I mean, San Angelo, I love looking at this one. Once we get into this time of year, all the way out through maybe September, October, because they hit triple digits sometimes for, a month plus every single day. But even Dallas, triple digit heat. Upper 80s across Orlando, mid 80s, lower 80s for Atlanta. And then you've got some slightly cooler weather due to clouds and wet weather here across the Northeast. So our storm system does have some scattered showers with it, some humidity. Temperatures are still on the warm side. Then you've got that Pacific Northwest storm. It's even bringing some high terrain snow to the Sierra Nevada. Now for us, we are still dry and we should stay dry the rest of the night into tomorrow morning. But eventually the showers are going to make it here. Right now we just have scattered high clouds that will continue to kind of, increase, I guess we'll call it, through tomorrow morning. I still think we could see a little bit of veiled sunshine to start off the day, but then eventually the cloud cover takes over and scattered shower chances increase in the afternoon. By no means a washout, but if you are going to be out and about tomorrow afternoon, maybe grab the umbrella just in case. We'll have a breeze coming up out of the south-southeast tomorrow. Might get a downpour, even a rumble of thunder tomorrow night, but nothing severe. Then a chance for a shower or downpour will continue through Thursday morning. Now by Thursday midday, the upper level energy starts moving out. There could be a stray shower that tries to pop up, but most of us will end up seeing dry conditions, even some breaks of sunshine. Low clouds and fog will dig in for Friday morning, but then breaks of sun with the potential for a shower or thunderstorm as we head into the afternoon. I think another round could come through in the evening with an approaching warm front. Now the warm front is going to bring up the temperatures and the humidity. Thursday we're going to feel a little bit muggy. We're still in the lower to middle 70s. Then on Friday we're back to 80 degrees with higher humidity for sure. We're going to hang on to that for Saturday. Keep that in mind if you're headed out for the pancake breakfast. Scattered showers and thunderstorms back for the evening with a cold front. Behind that, some partial clearing and temperatures a bit more seasonable going into early next week. Back to you.